Hello my model building chums and welcome back to Yorkshire Modeller. This week we have issue 5 of Build the Bismarck. So with issue 5 we get the anchor capstans, the anchor chain openings and the fourth section of the hull. So fourth section of the hull, same as we got last week but for the other side. And there's your connector for it as well. You've got the 4 parts there that go on the capstans, and then you've got the anchor chain openings and support parts there as well. So the first thing we're going to do is get the fourth section of the hull done. So for the fourth section of the hull then you're just going to need the hull plate, the support bracket, that goes onto the little peg there, and then all we do is screw that into position. There we go. So that's all attached up like that. So basically it's exactly the same as last week. So that bit was nice and easy. Next we need the forward section of the upper deck. So that's what we did with issue 1, I think was the last time we did this. The instructions say take the forward section of the upper deck, part 1. You'll also need the covers for the anchor chain openings, 5.3, and the 2 chain guides, 5.8. Test fit the first chain guide around the hole in the front of one of the housings. So, what we're looking at with this bit is these 2 black pieces. So, the bits that look... Ooh, can you see that? Kind of like that. So these are 2 bits you need, and these 2 bit pieces will go here. So the anchor chain obviously comes up through there and these 2 parts sit here. Now it does say to test fit, which is usually a good start, and it's these 2 pegs on the back just here, and just make sure that they fit into the holes there, and go on, get in there and there, which they do quite nicely. So we'll take those out, and then we'll just need a dab of super glue, so same as what we've used before, and a cocktail stick. Now there's a little kind of peg there at the back that I'm just getting the part held in with. Dab of super glue on there, dab of super glue on there, another little bit on that one. There we go. And that one just pop in there like that, and then just the same with the other one as well. Dab of super glue, dab of glue, there, and then that one into there as well. So that's the anchor chain guides all put into place. Now the next part is one you need to glue is the anchor chain openings, which are the 2 parts that kind of look like hoods, like that, and they will fit, the 2 wider slots will just fit into there on either side, kind of like that. So all the way around. So they'll fit in just like that. And exactly the same thing on these ones, just apply a drop of super glue to each of the 2 pegs that are on there. That's 1, and that's 2. There. then I'll just glue that one onto there, like that, and then just the same with this one. Maybe a little bit too much glue on that one. Same on there. Then that one's glued in there. So that's that part all sorted as well. So that's everything that goes on the upper deck for now. Starting to look a lot better though, isn't it? Can't wait till we've got everything on there. So that one goes out the way. And next we've got the anchor capstans. So it says take the green capstan drum, which I would assume is that one there, considering it's green. And then we need one of these parts, which is 5/7. We need a 5/6, which is like the actual drum itself. And then we need one of these parts that I think are photo etch, or the metal, kind of like the oh, can't really see that, can you? Kind of the little wheel type things. There we go, that's better. One of them. So first of all we need this part, which is 5.06, so it's that one just there. And what we do with this is we get a drop of super glue, onto the peg just there. Now be careful with this because it's very delicate, and obviously the holes in this, if you get super glue going through there, it's going to mess the whole thing up, so really gentle with the super glue. And then this metal part goes on the top here, so that just glues in to place like that. So that's all on. Turn the capstan shaft over and fit the green capstan drum onto the shaft as shown. So that's just taking that part and sliding that, if it'll let me do it. So slide that all the way onto there, so that's right to the very end. And then fit the capstan support onto the shaft the same way, pushing it down as far as it'll go. So that's the capstan support, is this little one just here. Now this has to go with the flat bit, so the wider bit at the top just there, that has to go facing that way. So that is actually, the widest part is touching the actual capstan part just there. So that's that one done. And then it's basically rinse and repeat for the red capstan. So we'll get this one all built up as well. Over there. So that's your green one, and the red one is done in exactly the same way. Slide that one onto there. Slide the red capstan onto there. Then the support on to there. So that's both of the capstans done. So that's the end of issue 5 of Build the Bismarck. Next week's one's going to be really quick because all we get is the next part of the keel and the connector. So it's literally screw the connector onto the next part of the keel and then screw the whole assembly onto here. I don't know when we're going to be attaching those next 2 plates that go here. Hopefully soon, because I want to see this thing start to grow, like I said last week. So yeah, it's going to be a really short video next week. I just want to say thank you to everybody as well. It might not sound like a lot, but I've got 10 subscribers plus now, which I didn't think would ever happen. So yeah, thank you to everybody, and just keep liking, keep sharing, subscribe if you want to for more videos from the Yorkshire Modeller. I am contemplating doing a second build as well, so another video maybe on a Tuesday, because I get Tuesdays off work as well. Maybe on a Tuesday where I can record, edit and put out, say, 2 videos of a build a week. I don't know what other model I'll do. I'm just thinking about things at the moment, trying to get things sorted. But yeah, hopefully soon there will be 2 videos a week from the Yorkshire Modeller. But until then, we'll see you next time.